Come on, Cable. I said, who's ready for a champions match? I thought you were. Thank you. Alright. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World War Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first to the ring. Rhino, Jack Torino. They are your reigning and defending two-time World War Wrestling Tag Team Champions. We have the defending champions in the ring at this time, and introducing the challengers. Making their way to the ring, the challengers. We have the team of Handsome Jack and Razor. Together, they are the
this will be easy. Watch me pull something now.
Tag Team Action Commissioner, here we go.
I'll go first, boy. Woo!
The Rebellion, the only two-time champions in World War Wrestling history.
That's exactly what I said. They weren't very happy, were they, when they lost their belts, and they did not give up going after
the Lucha Lions, that's right.
100%. And I was just saying, no doubt they think that they are going to teach the debuting HR department a lesson in tag team wrestling.
I think you're right. I mean, let's be honest, there's some incredible tag teams out there in Britain and all over Europe, but I mean, I sound biased because I'm a World War Wrestling colleague, but I don't think they come any better than the Rebellion.
No, they are super talented. But let's not take it away from the HR department because, you know, it takes a lot of guts to take on an entity such as the Rebellion. And they were well up for this challenge.
They were indeed. So this is Handsome Jack, starting off with the Prince of the South, Taylor James.
Oh dear.
Have you noticed the shape that Taylor James has got himself in recently as well?
Oh, he's looking good, isn't he?
He's looking a lot more leaner. He's been hitting the gym really, really hard. And of course, where you've got the technique and the speed of Taylor James, you've got the power and brutality of the girthy Rhino.
Yes. They complement each other exceedingly well.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Handsome Jack. Like to point out, our only championship bout of this evening.
Yes, quite. We seem to have a contest in Jacks in the ring.
We do, as a matter of fact. Just toying with him.
They like to do that.
They do indeed. We've seen it many times in the past. On the odd occasion, not very much so, but on the odd occurrence, it has cost them a victory here or there.
Yes, well.
But what a great comeback, though. It's very difficult to make a recovery and to come back and win the titles again. And it was, in fact, in this very building.
It was. And like I say, that's one thing with them. I don't think they ever had any doubt in their mind that they were going to get them back.
Some people think that when you lose a championship, you lose your confidence. I've seen that in the past with Matt Walters when he lost the World War Wrestling Championship, but not with the Rebellion though. It made them more aggressive, it made them stronger, and they were just destined for it
They
to
were
begin
just
with.
hungry.
Hungry.
They just didn't give up.
No. Here we go, and this
They
is that
were
agility,
determined.
the technique that I was telling you about with Taylor James.
So obviously a fast-paced match is going to favour Taylor James and indeed the girthy Rhino Jack Torino.
Yeah, you say that.
Some speed.
Yeah, don't let his size fool you. This guy can definitely fly. I've seen him deliver a moonsault and it's unbelievable. In terms of the weight advantage, you do have to give it to the HR department.
Absolutely, and you do have to ask yourself though whether the Rebellion are going to use their agility to their advantage.
I think you're right.
But they are going to have to be careful because if they get a little bit too full of themselves, that extra power and weight in the HR department might actually come into play.
You don't see that very often, a kick to the legs.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Swanson splash there from the Handsome One.
And the Handsome One showing us that he has quite a bit of agility of his own.
He does. Those long, thick legs of Handsome Jack. Reek of the eyes. Here makes a tag, and in comes the girthy Rhino, and in comes Razor, and he's a big man.
He is a big man, but it won't put off Jack Torino, that is for sure.
Oh no, Jack Torino is. This is what I'm talking about.
He is.
Look at that power. That strength of the girthy Rhino.
You couldn't see that coming, but you can never underestimate the strength of Mold. Now it's turning around on him.
The roles have quickly reversed. Torino back on. Is he going to get him up for a German?
Oh.
Such a unique individual is Jack Torino, but he's on the receiving end of some elbows from Razor and a boot to the face. Flying crossbody. Razor's a unique athlete himself. One thing you've got to, I was talking about the weight advantage, Commissioner.
Yes.
This is probably the heaviest tag team that Rebellion's been against in World War Wrestling.
Yep, no, I think you must be right actually.
The Lucha Lions speaks for themselves. The Hit Set, cruiserweights, of course. They've never been in the war zone with a heavyweight tag team.
No, well, tonight we're going to see how they fare. I mean, again, they are a formidable team, and I'm sure they've got every chance of retaining their belts, but they need to be careful at the same time.
Definitely. Jack Torino with a headlock on Handsome Jack.
Oh!
Look at that
and there's
agility.
that agility.
Into the ropes. Kick to the face from Taylor James.
Barely knows what's going on. Oh my goodness!
These two know each other just so well.
That was an amazing double team move there.
I'll tell you what, they were like a pack of wolves on Handsome Jack. Sending him to the outside.
Like you say, they are so in tune with each other. It's incredible to see.
Jack
They
Torino.
seem to be able to read each other's minds.
Yeah,
These two.
that's what makes a great tag team. That's what's made them the two-time World War
Handsome
Wrestling
Jack
Tag Team Champions.
Is on the floor, not enjoying that by the looks of things. And here comes Taylor James. He's not letting up.
The Prince of the South himself.
I heard that from all the way over here.
I have to say, it's no secret as well. The Rebellion, as a matter of fact, have received some training from Mike Bird recently. Of course, Mike Bird,
Oh, yes.
who had a #1 contenders match against Niwa back at Stone Market Slam.
Yep.
And you can see the results are paying off.
Yeah. I mean, like we said, they were an amazing talent already.
Of course.
But anyone who takes some training from Mike Bird is going to find a little bit more in the tank.
I couldn't have put it any better myself. Razor trying to get in there and to help out Handsome Jack. Referee has got his back turned, and that's where it comes into play with the Rebellion, taking the cheap shot advantage, wearing out Handsome Jack on the outside.
Yeah, I think they just can't help themselves. I mean, they don't need to take the cheap shots, but I think they just enjoy it.
Yeah, and they don't forget as well, they could easily, oh my goodness.
I know who the crowd want to cheer them. Jack Torino's saying that they should cheer for him, but I'm not sure the crowd agree.
Their attitudes are very questionable with how they deal with things, but the respect is definitely there. You have to respect these as individuals, as competitors. You have to admit they represent themselves as champions. They put on a performance as champions. And the girthy Rhino delivers another chop to Handsome Jack, and that just sounded brutal.
That did. Handsome Jack's chest must be bright red by now. Oh, and another one.
They could, again, talking about HR department being the heavier of the two teams, the Rebellion are certainly making them work for it.
They certainly are.
They are tough individuals themselves.
Oh!
And the stiffness of that back elbow from Taylor James. Going back to talking about how they compromise each other so well.
Yeah. Complement each other so well.
Yes. Excuse me, Commissioner. I get a bit lost in the action.
I can completely understand why.
Handsome Jack, I think he's really just trying to psych himself up.
He's not giving up, that's for sure.
Oh, did you see that?
That was
Enziguri.
incredible after what he's been through.
Yeah, but it's not enough to get the tag. Torino.
Oh
Monkey
my
climb.
God!
He really needs to make the tag. Taylor James takes Razor down.
It's mayhem. Absolute carnage.
I think Razor hit his nose on the concrete floor.
Oh,
And there's a kick to the back of the head. 2. And just gets the shoulder up.
that was close.
This is not favouring the HR department at all.
Not at all.
I mean, I would like to say that it would be a shock victory if the HR department win the tag titles, but I don't know. The Rebellion have been in there with so many different kind of opponents, but they're not, as I said earlier, they're not used to working with heavier individuals in the war zone.
No,
so
but
I don't know.
So far, it hasn't seemed to put them off one bit.
Nope. And
But
there's that
time
long
will
legs.
tell.
Those long tree trunk legs of Handsome Jack. There's a tag to Razor.
Finally.
In he comes. Takes him out like a bullet. Back elbow.
And
Big splash.
he's using all that weight and all that power.
That's like a freight train coming at
That certainly is. Oh, look out. Oh.
you. When it comes crashing down, it hurts inside,
It's
Commissioner.
a good job the Rhino is so girthy, because that was intense.
Up on the shoulders.
Oh, where are we off to now? Oh, this.
Wow! My goodness, that was devastating. Oh my God, I thought we were inches away from new tag champs. What a magnificent display of power from Razor, and you can hear the crowd. They're fired up for the HR department. I think the tag titles are hanging in the balance, Commissioner.
I think they are. I mean, for a while there, I thought there's absolutely no way the HR department can come back. But now, look at them go.
I'm not sure if Taylor James, I think he just spat out some blood. I can't see quite clearly from the commentary table, but he's dazed. Prince of the
I'm
South is
not
dazed.
surprised. And he's getting more punishment.
Handsome
I mean-
Jack with the count, and there comes Torino with the save.
Torino saved it. Not sure he's the legal man, or does...
Well, I think Nick Calloway's lost complete control of who's legal and who isn't.
There's so much going on, to be fair.
Oh! Just took the girthy Rhino back in the cage of the zoo. Taylor James trying to chop down the big man that is Razor back inside the ring. Look at that! Beautiful stunner.
Oh!
And a flying knee to the face from
Who
Razor.
is actually legal right now? I have no idea.
And it looks like we could be getting new tag team champions. No, I spoke too soon.
Oh!
Jack Torino just catches that foot on the head of Handsome Jack. Takes him up to the top. What's he going to go for here?
He looks fired up. He doesn't seem to be taking too kindly to their comeback
Buckle bomb.
whatsoever. I mean,
unbelievable.
couldn't this get any more exciting?
The
Oh my God!
Frog
Oh!
splash!
Another double team. This is what the Rebellion is so good at.
shoulder up.
How did he kick out of that?
I thought they were going to retain the titles. Torino sending Razor to the ground. Taylor James calling for the end. I thought we'd had just seen the end, but Torino!
Taking out Razor so that he can't come to the aid of his partner.
What's a long wait a minute, oh my goodness,
Handsome
oh my
Jack
goodness!
is not giving in.
So close.
I tell you, this is pretty breathtaking.
Reverses into the corner. He tags it. Jack Torino's now the legal man. Boot to the face. Great top double teamwork from the Rebellion.
He has done amazing, but who can stand up to two hits like that?
And there's a spear from the Rhino. 1, 2, 3. It's all over.
It's all over.
Still the tag team champions.
No one could have stood up to that. No one.